There you go. We're going to do some pruning today of plums. I did a little bit last night, and I'm going to do now. This was my row. I stopped somewhere here last night. And just to explain you a little bit how I'm doing and why I'm doing those things. You know, as you can see, in all the row, there was some branches going into the row, into the empty space where I was cutting grass with a tractor and lawnmower, grass mower, which has some extension hand that is going into the between the trees. And whoever did pruning before, he was let branches to go up to, you know, here. You can see some of those branches on the other side, and tractor is high, could be about 2 point something meters, which is, you know, about here, and then, you know, that's meter or so far from the tree. And each time when I was going through, I was hitting those branches, and with my mirror, with my ventilators, klima, you know, all of those branches, they're going too much into the space. Now, space between the trees, in this way, nobody is going through here. We can let branches grow into that region, not into the region where tractor is going and moving the grass, cutting the grass. That's you know, intention of my see some of those branches down there. They're going 1, 2, almost 2 meters in the middle, which is not acceptable. You know, all of those branches should be cut it out, and that's what I'm doing. I'll try to let some branches grow up in this area, It's just you know, on the high level they can grow into the space where tractor is going, but down low it could not. You know, that's you know, if you wanna mechanically do stuff, then really those branches gonna be on your way. That's why, you know, if you look, you know, something like this, most of those branches I moved. If some be there when I finish, you know, we'll see. I'll fix that up, because every time when I go, when it's blooming, I, you know, hit those flowers on the branches, or even when plum is in the tree, each time I hitting it, and then on the end there is nothing anyways. You know, I'm just you know, cutting those branches that, you know, we can do much more easily mechanical cultivation of all of those orchards what we have. And I'll show you how I'm doing that in just a second. And then those high branches. I'm using this Fiskars UP86, which is pretty long. You know, as you can see, there is 3-4 meters there, and I can extend it. And if you go there, it's doing pretty good job, actually. You know, even those thicker branches, you can do, you know, as well. There you go. You know, it's pretty much. It's heavy on the, because it's long, but I'm doing it. This is a job for much younger guy than I am. But as you can see, cutting is pretty good. Even though somebody did those cuttings, I don't know, a couple of years ago. I mean, forming the tree, which wasn't so greatly formed, in my opinion, and that's what I'm trying to fix now. And you know, considering everything how it should work, not going into this row, but going between the trees. That's the main goal. If it's high, then we can let it go. We can let it go. Those 45 degrees, you know, they can go. And just to make more space, even though that guy who did it didn't clean pretty good whole tree, you know. I don't know. You clean all of those. There is a few levels that I'm trying to make, and oh yeah. This is too high. I'm gonna cut it. I'm not sure if that should be so high. Let's make it up to here. Take those down. You know, when you're pruning, you should be aware that some of those branches, you know, most of those, see, they are pretty good for to bring some fruit next year. But if you let them all to do it, it's pretty small trees for so big amount of fruit to be in that high. You know, you should do it, you know, that you can have about for this kind of tree 40, 50 kilograms of fruit for the year, not more than that. If you left everything, that's gonna be more than a couple hundred pounds on it, which is too much, you know. Clean everything nicely inside for air and sun. And that's much better than was it before. That's basically how it should be done. You know, it's all those. I'm gonna clean those. It's smaller trees. This is pretty big crowd around here. It's not so easy to catch it up there. But that's the idea, you know, to make them. Oh. There you go. There you go, how Fiskars UP86 working. It's a pretty nice tool, but it is for much younger guy than me. You can get tired pretty fast. Now I'm gonna assemble this and I'm gonna show you how that works. Okay.